these are prey animals. We are going to have times where things happen that are unexpected. And I just find it really fascinating that when a horse is under that much pressure, as Katrinka was already from the surrounding environment and so on, it's an interesting idea to be thinking that we might be able to apply pressure in some way to resolve it. And that's where things start to get a little tricky. And so I'm talking about pressure a lot here. And what I mean by that, as soon as we're in the company of horses, as it is said, they're under pressure from us, right? So it's not that there's no pressure, just by definition, but we are talking about there not being a sense of escalation of pressure specifically. So I wanted to make sure that was clear. And also just to recap a little bit what happened there, that I just find it really a wonderful thing to be able to work through an issue like that is quite extreme, and do it in a way where there's actually the net result is that we've added value to the partnership. And just at the top level, again, if we think about those patterns that we have, what expectation does the horse have of us? And we start to do things like that to support them. Hopefully we don't have that many extreme circumstances, but of course it applies in smaller ways too. Then what happens to that respect and trust, right? We're going to start building more of that in, and building in the meaning of the connection as far as the horse is concerned. We're going to start to change those expectations. And so you might have found it a little bit different, a little bit new to you to use release in that way, right? So I want to just kind of recap that a little bit. So the main places where we're using release is actually, if you pick that up, then is really about the horse's natural perception of space. When we're online, there's so many things that we can do when it comes to manipulating the space or managing the space that we're in with the horse and the horse's expectations about that space. And you notice that we did that in a way that the horse's mind comes to us. So when we can create that change of perception based on the horse's direct experience of our feel, that's when we're really hitting a valuable thing, because the horse is then drawn to us in terms of their mind and their curiosity. You saw that quite a bit in that little sequence.